So, have you ever wondered what would happen if the 300 Spartans also had Caesar javelins with them? Well, you're about to find out. So, in this battle, we've got a Doom stack, but not exactly a perfect combination. We were just, playing some random games. So, what we did is we've got a light cav, we've got Miltiades spears, and we've got Boudica halberds and war dogs. So, first off, let's pause for a second and analyze the situation. So, the first things first, we are going towards this hill over here to protect ourselves from the vision and the potential artillery spots over here. We do not see any artillery, but we use the cover. We use the cover of the hill to our advantage over here, and you're about to see why does the infantry go over there. So this one, in this battle, we see a great example of aggressive retreat, so to speak. So, first we've got the enemy in defensive positions. We have got 3 units of Tier 9 javelins, Tier 10 Carthaginian javelins. Other than that, enemy has no other skirmishers, but they do have plenty of cavalry. So let's see what happens here. So, these guys are in Testudo. How do we fix that? We've got these Miltiades spears that are gonna touch them, and then they're gonna retreat. So let's see how it goes. Touching successful. Back off. Focus fire just went down. Standard fire going in. And boom, that's around 25% of all that unit. Now you see the unit AI acting stupid, and they decided to go in melee. I reposition and keep on firing. I do 4k damage to my own guy, but look at all this damage. It is definitely worth it. So I've got our cavalry providing cover for our Massacre over here. In around 10 seconds, they have been completely diffused. Our light cavalry charges into the Scipio cav and catches them from the back. Enemy cavalry tries to hit us from the back, but nope, not today, and you lose 40% of your health. Oh, would you look at that? We've got even more cavalry. What do we do? Shoot them to death. So, they decide to charge in. We minimize their damage by mainly killing them. So we've got a battle engagement over here with their light infantry, with their Volksmen. Oh, the enemy javelins are coming into our range. I'm trying to put some distance. See, this hill over here is very important for the defense for the red team, because unless you are passing through this threshold, you are unable to see what is going on down there. And if you're over here, you do not have the sight of this tall grass, making it very difficult for you to fight. Now, also, I'd like to point out the buffs that we have. We've got fully buffed Vici, we've got Rebellion, which increases our melee defenses to incredible amounts. Let's take a look. We've got 251 charge deflect, 192 melee defense. The total defense points are 1409. 1409. With their survivability also being 1060. That is simply insane. So, let's take a look how it goes. Our spears are covering this area. I did get shot a little bit. I increased my range and boom. Oh, what a beautiful charge. Never underestimate Miltiades spears and their ability to just lunge forward. This light cavalry tries to come in, but they get hit in the back. And now we have a huge engagement over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy infantry. 3 units of javelins. 4 units of javelins. 1, 2, 3, 4 units of spears. So that's around 7, maybe even 10 units. We've got 3 more units of cavalry right behind us, but would you look at this wall of spears? Nothing gets through this. So you might be thinking, hey, these units aren't doing anything. No, they're doing their job of protecting your skirmishers. They're playing the long game. So now the enemy javelins are also being protected. They're firing at it from a great range. Currently being shot at, but these tier 9s are a much bigger threat. But yeah, I'm also receiving a pretty good amount of damage over here. trying to take out the large threats. I see the enemy javelins coming in closer. I switch to trilobates to take them out. Now you might be asking, why am I focusing so much on these low health javelins? Not because of their damage, but because they will be buffing their surroundings. I cannot allow such a thing, because 50% melee attack, 50% melee defense against this blob will just wreck us dead. So I have to take them out. I make sure I minimize the damage coming towards me, because I realize this is gonna be a long battle. After all, the best DPS is a living DPS. So the noble horse got routed. I also noticed that my defenses are taking damage, so I helped them out by firing a volley into the enemy infantry. But first I take out the threats to myself. After that, I pick the enemies with the most threat. I need to position myself very, very well over here. Just look at this massacre. Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in melee, 13 in melee. Like, this is basically their entire team. As you can see, this is empty. The entire team is fighting over here against the 5 guys. And we are winning quite decisively. And now I notice the boy skirmishers are doing damage to me. I cannot have that. We keep on firing. At all times I've got protection. Even if it is light infantry, we always have protection. We've got a bit of a reinforcements from the side. Now, I know these guys have got their vengeance active, but my Vici is preventing them from using their strikes. And because our spears keep on retreating, just look at this. We have retreated from here to over here, but just look at the sheer amount of damage we have dealt. Look at all this death and carnage. There are at least hundreds dead right here. Let's take a look at the point situation. 3.7k. Damage. So we keep on retreating, After all, we are doing damage. The most important thing is to maximize your value, and value is calculated by the amount of damage you can dish out without receiving damage. That's why the skirmisher kite is so important, because they can do damage without receiving any. Just look at all this, hundreds dead. Unbelievable. So we have cleared out those guys. I'm shooting the highest value targets. Oh, very nice charge, and they managed to pull through, but that is not enough to stop me. So this band of Carthage wiped out. Also, one important thing when you're playing javelins, you should not forget that you still have got melee. If you can flank the enemy, especially if their units are low, just flank them. They'll rout. And victory. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and we will see you next time.